Well, hello cats and kittens and welcome back to Star Trek Online. Let's build a starship. It's been a while, and some things have progressed, some things have changed, but we are still chronicling the history of the USS Wild Stallion. So, what has been happening with the ship? Well, if we can excuse the announcement there. What has been happening is that I have been going through the RISA summer event, getting the necessary credits for the ships that are available. I've unlocked both of them, which is really nice. I've got the cruiser, the pleasure cruiser, on this account, and I'll possibly wheel it out and give it a run and let you get an idea of what that's like. But as you can see, there's been quite a substantial upgrade on the Wild Stallion lately. I can't honestly remember if I've covered some of this already, but anyhow, I'll give you an idea of what's happening. From the Undine reputation system, the 8472 Cancer Command. Oh. Just short! I'm just short of going into the next tier. Damn it! As you can see, I've been very busy with all of these. Whilst in the midst of doing the summer events, I've been rattling through special task force missions, collecting the various special goodies, and maxing out the new Romulus and Task Force Omega reputation fields. The Dyson one's going really well. As you can see, I'm doing really quite surprisingly well with that. Just let's see. Yep. just to check to see that it's actually going to give me credit towards my reputation. The daily ones you can do every 20 hours. The hourly ones you can do hourly, but you only get credited for the reputation on the first three goes. So you're got to be kind of careful with that. But anyhow, I've been opening the little boxes and getting pieces of equipment, some of which, like this, aren't really much use, but I have been able to equip the Wild Stallion with almost a full set of biomolecular phaser beam arrays, which are pretty damn good. There's just one that's out. So that's a little bit of a disappointment, but definitely an upgrade as far as firepower is concerned. I am carrying 2 pieces of the Borg assimilated technology set, as was recommended to me. Having these 2 components, the deflector and the impulse drive, gives you the potential to trigger a hull regeneration boost, and that I certainly need. Also, it's strongly recommended that I pick up the adapted Mako covariant shield array Mark 12. Now, this is a tricky one. You need to have the shield array from the set before that, which is available through the reputation store for Task Force Omega. Well, it's not actually that. It's one of the little missions that you run to collect a piece of equipment. See if I can find it. Yeah, this is the same set. There's a lower ranked set that you need to unlock before you can get the adapted top of the line shield. It's about, as far as I'm aware, the best shield array in the game. 8,431 shield capacity. The shield regeneration isn't so good. 20% chance any attacker hits you with energy weapons, more complicated 1 second. Reduce plasma damage by 20%. That's pretty damn good. So there we have it. That's the main weapons, main systems set up. The weapons there. Now, as you can see, I've been very, very busy with the reputation system, unlocking the little boxes and getting endless dual beam arrays and such. But, however, there is a positive. Oh, sorry. There is a positive thing. A little something that has changed just recently, just a couple of days ago. We got season 9.5, and this features the awaited update of the crafting system. I'm going to give you a little look at that because it's quite fun. It's kind of duty officer based. Here's our little friends, duty officers. These guys you can send off to do various tasks or employ on the ship to boost your abilities. These are very handy. This guy, chance to reduce time to recharge torpedoes. I like him. I like him a lot. He's a good guy. He has definitely given me a lot of boosts. But what has happened is that all the particle traces and such you used to pick up on exploration missions. The exploration missions, of course, now basically dead because the sectors, the things like Delta Valanis and such, are closed off. They're out of the game basically. It's a bit of a shame, really. It used to be fun, but some of those missions were so buggy, as you've seen in earlier episodes. They're so frustrating at times. But what we've got now in place is you cash in your various little particle traces, your little DNA samples and little snippets of technology and such, and they go into the new craft. They get converted to the new crafting system, and you get a new tab on your inventory, R&D, your current crafting materials. Here they are. This is the stuff that's either the stuff that's converted from your old particles and such, your data samples, now are converted through what can be quite a laborious process if you've got a lot of them. Just go into your inventory where you've got the particles, double click them, and it opens up a little shop, and you can buy the new materials in exchange for the old data samples. And these go into the R&D system, which I've already started work on. This is basically a duty officer mission. I'll run a quick one. As you can see. What happens is each recipe, so you can make any kind of beam in the game, any kind of level in the game. You can try to make the highest level materials right at the very start. You might struggle. There might be some things that might not be unlocked. That's not possible. So let's just show this as an example. You go confirm. It says here we've got a duty officer who is suitable for this job. The higher rank they are, they'll have a bonus to your skill level that will improve your chances of getting a really, really nice end component. Now, the cost. These items will be consumed. These are the pieces you have to make. So in order to make this, I'm going to need a targeting interface, as I've already got a focusing lens in my bank. So let's make the targeting interface. We go to beams. Scroll down past the weapon types and the consoles involved. Here's targeting interface. It tells you it needs a fabrication engineer and it needs some of your new materials. So let's go for that. Now we don't have a proper fabrication engineer, but what we did at the when the system came online, you got this pack of holographic fabrication engineers and such to fill the roles in question. So we need to make this component. It's going to take 5 seconds. Earn us 1 XP. Let's go. Complete. Right. Now let's go back to the beams. Let's just do phaser beam array. Let's just do a Mark II, just to show the example. So now we've got the duty officer. We've got both the components we need. We can proceed with that. It's going to take 5 minutes. It gives you the opportunity to finish early, but we're not going to burn dilithium on that. Now look at this. It's a phaser beam array Mark II. It's a blue quality rare with accuracy and crit damage. That's pretty nifty. Somebody is going to pick themselves up quite a nice little thing when that goes on the exchange, which is basically what I do with these things. But anyway, there you go. We've got 5 minutes to wait for that to be completed. But at least we know what we're getting, which I think is really nice. You can sort of go, ooh, I'm going to get a really, really nice piece of kit, although it's only Mark II. So it's not really much use to the Wild Stallion. But we're working on engineering school and projectiles. We have 2 open slots. You get 1 to begin with, but if you get a school, I can't remember what unlocks that. But anyway, you can see, raise any school to level 4, raise at least 3 schools to level 5, raise any school to level 15. Let's take a look at beams, and let's show the high level. Here, ladies and gentlemen, we get a new type of weapon. An arc beam array, omnidirectional, an omnidimensional beam array. What this is the special top-end set of goodies for this particular school of the R&D system. This is a 360-degree arc phaser beam array. Now that is very nice. That could certainly be very useful in place of cannons on an escort. Interesting. Are they that powerful? It would be interesting to see. Although, unfortunately, this takes a heck of a lot of materials and items that we do not have, including some components that are very rare. That's going to take a lot of building. Recommended skill 160. Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. But there you have it. We have a new system, which I think is a lot more fun than the original. Also, it's not tied to Memory Alpha. You can do this crafting anywhere. As you can see, you can do this whilst you're hovering around in the Solanae Dyson sphere near the Allied base spire. So cool. So we're going to be doing some more of the crafting, exploring the system and seeing how much it's going to cost and how long it's going to take to get to the really, really nice stuff. The engineering school apparently gives a really nice RCS thruster booster console, which will be a big help to my ships. So that's the situation with the Wild Stallion at present. Give you a nice unfettered view. And we're looking to get another biomolecular phaser beam array. Thank you very much for putting us in shadow, whoever you are. I wonder, could it possibly be? Nah, it's a scimitar. I thought it might have been the new Zindi Dreadnought. That's a lovely little ship, that. And I kind of like one of those if I can get a hold of it. That would be a whole new Let's Build a Starship. That would be very, very interesting. But anyway, we're going to look to complete the set of weapons for the Wild Stallion. I should say that I recently got, at the end of a task force mission, I got a report on DPS, and I was actually 3rd instead of 5th. Doing about 4,000 DPS with this little ship, and I'm really very pleased with that. That's she's kind of competitive for the vessel she is. Anyhow, that's all for now. Cats and kittens, I do hope you've enjoyed the experience of seeing the Wild Stallion take shape. It's still not a completed job. I still have plenty to learn about how to get into the 5-figure DPS. That would be the ideal target. I don't know if this ship is actually going to be capable of that, but we shall see. There are a couple of other ships that I'm going to be looking into. You might possibly see my latest escort project, which is with my tactical captain, Whiplash. And that ship is the Ryson Corvette. Now, I got that just with about 24 hours to go on the Ryson Summer event. I was able to unlock the Corvette, and my tactical captain got our hands on that ship. I equipped it the best I could with the equipment I had from the reputation system. Quite a lot of plasma. I went plasma on that one, actually. And that ship is surprisingly good. Another shadow cast over us. Nah, it's probably another scimitar that's just cloaked. Anyway, there we have it for now, cats and kittens. The Wild Stallion's rampage continues. And I will catch you next time. Hopefully with a more structured report. Hopefully I'll have more progress to inform you of concerning the R&D system, which I'm liking, although I think it's going to take quite a long time and quite a lot of materials to get up to the level to make those omnidirectional beam arrays. But if I could, then that would be very, very, very good. It might be worth actually shipping my raw materials to this character so that they can just be the hub of my construction operation. Anyhow, I've tried to say a good day a couple of times. I'm going to finally manage it. Until next time, cats and kittens, thank you for watching. Please like, fave, and of course, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It's much appreciated. These videos are getting a lot more views than previous series that I've been running, and I'm very grateful for your attention. There are people who are doing a better job of something like this. They can get a ship and turn it into a 5-figure DPS monstrosity just with a snap of their fingers. That's not me, at least not yet. I don't know if I'll ever get to that kind of level, but anyway, I'm enjoying playing the game, I'm enjoying building this ship, and I hope you're enjoying me watching me do it. So until next time, cats and kittens, finally, hailing frequencies closed.